Good evening. I am Kevin Spencer. I am currently a full-time student at Strayer University, and currently I operate two income tax franchises. My company is very busy year-round, basically setting the stage for the upcoming income tax season. However, 5 months out of a year, 7 days a week, and during this time, I have relied on the power of social media to make a difference in my business. One of my major duties, aside from hiring and training, is the implementation and daily maintenance of social media within our workplace. Many organizations have started using social media, Facebook and Twitter tools internally to interact with their employees. A number of companies have succeeded in using social media internally to meet important objectives such as reducing their costs, increasing revenues, or stimulate innovation. However, many companies have either stayed away from using social media or failed to see beneficial results from their use within their organization. In a 2010 survey, which was conducted of 1,060 global executives, only about 50% said that their companies had adopted social media initiatives within their organizations. And of those, about 60% reported that social media had a positive effect on their company's internal communications. Thus, only about 30% of the executives were surveyed work for companies that have both adopted internal use of social media and seen positive effects on the company's internal communications as a result. In a similar qualitative investigation of 34 companies' social media experience, we found a similar dichotomy. Some might believe that social media is a bit impersonal when it comes to establishing and nurturing relationships with clients. But the reality is that when you know how to do it the right way, meaningful connections can indeed be made through multiple social media platforms. So how exactly is it done? Well, every business will connect with their target audience and their customers in different ways, but there are a few guidelines you can take advantage of if you are a business that is just starting out on social media. If you want a building lasting, meaningful connection with your customers on social media, please take note of these 7 ways to make meaningful connections with your customers. Number 1, create a Facebook community. Maintain discussions. Don't make it all about business. Show, don't tell. Support something. Open up multiple communication avenues and give them the inside scoop. If a business exists on a social media network, it is more than likely going to receive questions and complaints from its customers. Daily, hourly, or even every few minutes, customers have questions about products, customers have complaints about poor service, customers want to know that you appreciate that they chose your brand over its competitors. Will your business be there for its customers, or will their posts, tweets, and concerns be unanswered and neglected? Overall, providing customer service through your business social media pages is not all that different than providing it by any other means. However, it is important to recognize that customers do expect it to be provided, and the internet has created a broad playing field for business competition. Social media plays an important role in a business plan, helping bring businesses and customers together in innovative ways. As a small business owner, you may have limited resources, making social media even more advantageous. Social media is a powerful tool that savvy business owners can use to increase chances of success. Consumers are spending more time using social media, as demonstrated in a social media report recently published by Nielsen and NM Insight. That's a Nielsen McKinsey company. Building on this report, research by NM Insight helps uncover what impact social media may have for marketers trying to build their brands and connect with their audience more direct. Social media plays an important role in how consumers discover, research, and share information about brands and products. Overall, consumer-generated reviews and product ratings are the most preferred sources of product information among social media users. Social media is expected to grow and will represent 5% of online revenue this year, resulting in an estimated $14 billion in sales. Given those numbers, it's no surprise that many large retailers are making significant investments in social media marketing to offer millions of potential customers a seamless, flexible, and more personalized shopping experience. While these large businesses have significant budgets to spend on social commerce and marketing, smaller sized companies too can leverage the new social trends to drive increased revenue. Consider 5 strategies to boost sales in 2018. Get personal. Prioritize customer service. Don't underestimate the selling power of a hashtag. Recognize that social and mobile go hand in hand. And add an online store directly onto social media platforms. Best campaign management tool, Buffer. Any social media marketer who knows what he's doing will probably use Buffer every day. But don't let its popularity fool you. Buffer, which has free and paid options, is an incredibly useful campaign management tool that lets you schedule virtually any kind of social media post on any platform you think of. More importantly, Buffer lets you design specific posting patterns and schedules, whether it's a post made every day at 6 or every other day on weekdays. Buffer also features an analytic dashboard for all posts with specific time frames, allowing you to evaluate the performance and engagement of your posts. In an era of Facebook and YouTube, brand building has become a vexing challenge. This is not how things were supposed to turn out. A decade ago, most companies were heralding the arrival of new age of branding. They hired creative agencies and armies of technologists to insert brands throughout the digital universe. Viral, buzz, meme, stickiness, and form factor became the fracas of branding. But despite all the hoopla, such efforts have had very little payoff. Without an advertising budget, your social media updates are going to have very limited exposure. Typically, less than half your Facebook fans will see your updates, and a few LinkedIn users will know about the existence of your company's page unless you advertise. The good news is that social media ads are highly effective as you can choose exactly who sees them. You can set the ads so that you only pay when users click on them and also set daily and lifetime budgets. If you are promoting your social media pages, both LinkedIn and Facebook have benchmarking tools which will give you further insight into whether your advertising is working. Facebook's tools is known as Pages to Watch and enables you to select competitors against whom you can compare your performance. You can track totals like new likes, weekly posts, and the engagement level, likes, comments, and shares. LinkedIn is also called How You Compare and is not dissimilar to Facebook's How Much Should You Expect to Invest in Advertising Program and What Kind of Advertising is Available. I would like to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for your time and listening to my presentation on social media at the workplace. I'm hoping that you could grab a small nugget to carry with you in life in times of social media engagement within the workplace. Thank you.